Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run ọba mi Èdùmàrè bìríkítọ́ ọlábìrìkìtì ògo. Adúpẹ́ pé ògo lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba tó jẹ́ kíni tó forí gbogbo omi. Ìbàrẹ̀ bàbá àwọn àgbàlagbà oyè bìríkítọ́ ọlábìrìkìtì ògo. Adúpẹ́ o, wípé ẹ ṣọ́ wa lọ ní ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ tó lọ. Ẹ tún ṣọ́ wa padà wá sí orí ètò lénìí wípé a tún ti padà. A máa dúpẹ́ náà ni torí pé ọlọ́pẹ́ ni wá. Ẹnu kó àwọn kíni kó má ṣe kan. Agbára Ọlọ́run ọba mi Èdùmàrè orúkọ mi ò yí padà Mr. Mighty lórúkọ tèmi ń jẹ́. Àbáyọ̀mí ọmọ Òkègbèmí òun ni ó wà níwájú yín lénìí. A dẹ̀ tún ṣe kíni, a tún ti gbé àwọn ọ̀gá wa, dádì wa, bàbá wa. Tá bá tún wá kó lákòótán, tá bá kó tán, àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ president Yorùbá community ní Tripoli ńbí àti gbogbo ibi tí Yorùbá bá ti kíni tó bá ti dé. Mo tún wà pẹ̀lú ọ̀gá mi, èèyàn mi tá mọ̀ sí Imabi TV. Lénìí a ó gbọ́ oríyìnrìn lórí kéèsì tá tí ń bá bọ̀. Mo rò wípé gbogbo yín ṣe kíni, kẹ́ ẹ farabalẹ̀, kẹ́ ẹ jókòó, ẹ ṣe kíni, ẹ gbómi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, tó bá ṣe ṣe kẹ́ ẹ gbé popcorn sí, ká ṣe kíni, ká jọ máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ká máa fọkàn bá lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lénìí ẹ máa bá wa pín o, ẹ bá wa share, ẹ bá wa like, ẹ bá wa comment. Ẹ jẹ́ kó kan tilé tolóko wípé a ti kalẹ̀ sórí ètò Insight in Libya. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, èmi máa sọ wípé gbogbo nǹkan láyé yìí ọwọ́ orí ni o. Gbogbo ohun tó o bá ti ṣe pátápátá máa ṣe kíni, kó máa gbàdúrà sọ́lọ́run ọba mi Èdùmàrè pé kórí ẹ ṣe kíni, kó rọ̀ mọ́. Báàmí ẹ káàbọ̀ sà, ẹ káàsán sà, ẹ káalẹ́ sà. Ní abala ètò tá wà yìí, Insight in Libya yìí, èmi á máa yànnàná ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ní agbede bíi Yorùbá, ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni alábàáṣiṣẹ́pọ̀ mi tá mọ̀ sí Imabi, àwọn yóò máa wá ní elédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì nítorí pé ká lè mix ẹ̀ wọnú ìra wọn, nítorí àwọn tó ń bẹ ńlé láti gbọ́ wa yé dáadáa. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí sà, torí pé ẹ ti wá rí, ẹ tún wá, ẹ ṣé gan sà, I really appreciate yín. Ẹ bá wa dárúkọ yín fún gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò yín, fún ẹnìkan tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè má ṣaláì gbọ́ bí àwọn ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ yín. Àwa mọ̀ yín dáadáa, àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ mọ̀ yín dáadáa. Ẹ bá wa dárúkọ yín fún wa. Kí ìdílé. President of the community ní Tripoli. Tó, Imabi, óyá ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá wa kí àwọn ará ilé ní kíákíá, ẹ bá wa kí àwọn ará ilé kíákíá.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on wherever you may be watching this program from. I remain my humble self, Imabi TV. As you all know, Imabi. My name is Emmanuel, popularly known as Imabi. Welcome to today's program.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa fún máìkì yẹn dáadáa
Okay.
sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ yín, bí ẹ dẹ̀ máa fà á sókè dẹ̀ ni. Kó lè ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa dáadáa, ẹ ká tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ wa jẹ́ ká mọ̀. Tí tèmi ò bá lọ sí tèmi ò lè, ẹ má worry nípa ti tèmi. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́, ó ti ṣe kiní nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ báyìí? Ṣé ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi báyìí kétékété? Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa? Ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa báyìí?
Hello.
Óyá Imabi, ẹ jẹ́ kó gbọ́ ohùn yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i, ká lè fi mọ̀ bóyá ohùn yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending wherever you may be watching this video from. My name is Emmanuel, popularly known as Imabi, that you guys know as Imabi. So we welcome you all to today's program, Insight in Libya. So stay tuned as you continue to enjoy the program.
All right, Bami. Rẹ̀sí. Mo ṣí fìlà forí adé sir. Ẹ má bínú, àwa la ránṣẹ́ pè yín, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń sọ wípé òpin ní ṣọlá, ẹ má bínú pé a tó ránṣẹ́ pè yín sir o. A lágbára àmọ́ pé ẹ ti ẹ̀ yẹ wa sí, ẹ bá wa ẹ fìfẹ́ bá wa wá, ẹ wá bá wa dá sí nǹkan tó ń lọ yìí, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Torí ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí ń bẹ ńta ni wọ́n ti ń pòǹgbẹ láti jẹ́ kí ká gbé yín wá sórí ìkànnì yìí. A dúpẹ́ sir pé ẹ jẹ́ wa, Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa wà pẹ̀lú yín, àṣẹ yín ò ní ya sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pọ́n àwọn èèyàn lé, lágbára Ọlọ́run á ṣe kíni, á pọ́n yín lé sir. Ẹ̀hẹ́n, báàmí sir, ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bí mélòó kan sẹ́yìn tí a dẹ̀ tí ń gbìyànjú láti jẹ́ pé bóyá ká tiẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ní pàtó. Àmọ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá wá ń rí tán ń sọ lọ́tùn-ún sọ lósì nípa kábíyèsí ọba Fọlágbadé Ìwàlere, òun ni ọ̀rọ̀ tí a fẹ́ mẹ́nu bà. Ó ti wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wípé àwọn kan sọ wípé ní Yorùbá community wọ́n mọ̀ nípa gbogbo nǹkan tí kábíyèsí tó ń ṣe. But a sọ wípé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rí tá a ti rí náà, but a tí lè sọ pé ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí á wù wá kí kábíyèsí gangan náà kọ́ ṣe kíni, kí wọ́n wá. Ẹ mọ̀ pé media house ni wá, nǹkan tí ọ̀tún bá sọ, tí tòsì bá sọ, òun lá fi a lè dá ẹnìkan lẹ́bi or dá ẹnìkan lẹ́jọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So a kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ẹ bá wa yànnàná díẹ̀ nípa ti ọ̀rọ̀ kábíyèsí níwọ̀nba nǹkan tí pé ẹ kàn mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, nípa ti kábíyèsí, nípa ti àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa ti kí la fẹ́ pè ná, nípa ti travelling, ti ilẹ̀, nǹkan tó sọ pé wọ́n ní àwọn Oòduà náà mọ̀ sí. Nǹkan tó fà á tí a fi ní ká gbọ́ látẹnu bàbá wa láti bá wa tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí. Bóyá nǹkan tẹ́yin náà mọ̀ sí lóòótọ́ ni nígbà tó gbé dé, àbí nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ẹ mọ̀ sí, àbó ní nǹkan míì tí ẹ fẹ́ bá wa yọ kúrò, tí ẹ fẹ́ ṣe kíni, tí ẹ fẹ́ bá wa fi sí, àti ìgbésẹ̀ tá tún lè gbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó wà lórí ayélujára.
Ẹ ṣé olóòtú. Ní insight ní iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ tí ẹ fi tẹ̀lé tí manage ọ̀pọ̀ àti lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kábíyèsí àgbọ̀dọ̀ pé àgbọ̀ ọmọ tó ń lọ nígboro àti àgbọ̀ àti àwọn tó fi ń ṣe kéèkì, àwọn tó ń gbé wa tó ń kó ìjọ kábíyèsí wọ́n ṣàtúnṣe náà ní ọ̀pá àgbọ̀dọ̀ sọ pé àmọ́ nǹkan tí ó ń lọ nínú ìlú. Ṣùgbọ́n ní kúkúrú nǹkan tí ó ń yà wá lẹ́nu jù òhun ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò pè wá béèrè, wọn ò dẹ̀ ṣèwádìí tó dájú yéké láti wá mọ̀ pé ẹ gbọ́ o, president wa o, a mọ̀ pé ẹ support kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí náà dẹ̀ support wa. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Nǹkan tá a kàn rí ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa fẹ́ ṣe stage, wọ́n ń wá follower, wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kálukú náà fẹ́ rí nǹkan bí lórí social media. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo wa ṣe rí bí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayélujára bí social media bí àwọn èèyàn wa ṣe ń ṣe lórí ẹ̀ ńsìnyí pé àti tó jóòtọ́ àti tó jẹ́rọ́ ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa máa ń gbọ́. Olóyìnbó ní wọ́n ní rumours are carried by ignorance, spread by enemy and accepted by few, if I may correct. So ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dàbí rumour ní ká wá pè lọ́dọ̀ titi wa, rumour ni. Torí kò sí èèyàn kankan tó wá bá wa officially. Nobody has ever come to us officially, sitting down saying, Mr. President o, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. Nobody. Only what we are saying that we see things on social media where people are just mocking, insulting, embarrassing. But that is not something, it's not a big deal to us because we've been in the system for long and we know how it is and we know what social media has turned the world to now. Everybody wants to trend. Everybody wants to make a name. Everybody wants followers. Everybody wants to make money through social media. And most of it, 90% of things that are coming out from the social media, especially this TikToker of a thing, 96% of it are not fact. You are just to make your investigation very well, you get your fact and figure before your presentation. But unfortunately, people have failed from doing that. But the opportunity was just that,
The president has still, yes, I'm going to social media to tell the world that the president has still. You understand? Why the president steal? How did he steal? Is he alone? Does he have an accomplice? Does other people involved? How does things happen? Where did he went to steal? So people are not ready to do the rightful investigation. So ìyẹn lórí ìyẹn. And then lórí pé báwo ni kábíyèsí ṣe jẹ́, mo fi àkókò yìí sọ fún yín pé àwa kọ́ la fi kábíyèsí jẹ. Kábíyèsí jáde wá láti ìdílé ọba, ìyẹn ọba Oníbùjí of Ijeland. May he live longer. Kí bàbá náà kó pẹ́ láyé kí wọ́n gùn lẹ́mìí. A sitting king ní Ìbùjí ní Ondo state, gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe gbọ́ nínú ìtàn wọn. Tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwa náà ti ní opportunity bóyá lẹ́ẹ̀kan àbẹ́ẹ̀mejì láti bá bàbá ọba sọ̀rọ̀. Lẹ́yìn tí a dẹ̀ mọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọkùnrin tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ọba, òun náà potential king, prince, obìnrin princess. So nígbà tí kábíyèsí dẹ̀ déwájú tiwa wípé ìyẹn ọba Fọlágadé Ìwàlèrè, tí a mọ̀ wọ́n ní embassy, tí wọ́n wá bá àwọn consul wa ńgbà yẹn ní embassy lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́badé, èmi ò tí ì fojú kan kábíyèsí nígbà yẹn. But unfortunately, kábíyèsí lọ Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ń pè wá, a jọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó pọ̀. Ní kódà pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá à ń ṣe nínú ìlú yìí, iṣẹ́ pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Tí kábíyèsí bá ní opportunity pé iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ gbé wá yìí nǹkan tuntun ni o. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé ẹ ní normal necessary backup and the requirement tó fi ń pèèyàn lọ́ba. Ṣé ẹ ní, ṣé ẹ ti achieve ẹ̀, ṣé ẹ lè ṣe é? Ó ní nǹkan táwọn ti ṣe, táwọn ti parí ni, táwọn dẹ̀ ti ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí. Lóòótọ́, a rí so many archive. Léyìí tó ṣe pé a rí pé ọba Fọlágadé ó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba in diaspora tí wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ ń ṣe tí àti gbogbo program tí wọ́n jọ attend ní Nàìjíríà àti ní other places tí wọ́n jọ ń lọ. Gbogbo nǹkan yẹn náà fáwọn náà ní insight pé well, number one, as a Yoruba man, nǹkan tí wọ́n pè lọ́ba, nǹkan ìbílẹ̀ ni. It's pure tradition. Ibi tí a máa padà sí nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n ọba tí a fẹ́ jẹ ní Nàìjíríà, ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà, nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, a ti mọ̀ pé ọba tó máa bọ̀ pẹ̀bí, ọba tó yẹ pé ó involve a lot of 100% spirituality. Tàbá ní pásítọ̀ kan lọ jọba, àbá àfáà kan lọ jọba, àkọ́nà wa jẹ ní ìṣẹ̀ṣe, òun lọ́ba jíjẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n unfortunately, nígbà tí ọba máa dé, ọba ní gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn ti ṣe ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn onípẹ̀bí ń bí o, a dẹ̀ dífá kankan láti fi yan èèyàn kankan lọ́ba ń bí. Tí gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ ti ṣe, wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn ti ṣe ní Nàìjíríà. Léyìí tí a lè confirm látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ senior ọba ní Nàìjíríà nígbà yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n ibi tí ó wá ti ń yàtọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni pé ó yẹ kí òye kó yé àwọn èèyàn wa wípé àwọn ọba aládé tó wà ní diaspora ó yàtọ̀ láwọn àyè tó pọ̀ sí ọba tó wà Nàìjíríà. Ọba tó wà Nàìjíríà is a spiritual king. Ọba tó wà ní diaspora is not 100% spiritual. Ọba tí ó wá láti embrace our cultural heritage. Pé nílùú táwa náà wà, alọ́ba ní Wales, ní England, alọ́ba ní England, a ní ní Belgium, a ní káàkiri, a ní ní France. Ó wà káàkiri. Àwọn tí wọ́n embrace cultural heritage wa ní, torí pé Yorùbá jẹ́ ìlú tó ṣe pé kò sí ibi tí ìran Yorùbá ò ṣẹ̀dí, tí a dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ máa gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ. Àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ káwa support ọba ni pé àṣà wa láti gbé lárugẹ nílùú yìí, nílùú tá a ti ní pé kò lè possible, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú. Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe, a dẹ̀ gbàgbọ́ pé a rí ṣe nítorí pé a fẹ́ ṣe dáadáa. Ní kúkúrú, ìdí tí a ṣe fara sí dáadáa ni pé láwọn àyè kan ọba create àwọn platform tiẹ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn tí ó ṣe pé tí a bá ní àwọn èèyàn kan sick ara wọn ò yá, àwa Yorùbá a fẹ́ ná 5,000. Tí a bá rí 3,000, ká tó rí 2,000 nínú platform ọba, àwọn èèyàn dìde gan sí wọ́n bá wa ran ènìyàn lọ́wọ́. Èyí tí ẹ pé ní àsìkò táwa yìí, mò ń ka èèyàn 12 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tó pé láti channel lọ́dọ̀ ọba tí Yorùbá community láti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti délé. Èyí tó ní medical assistant tó pé a kọ́kọ́ tọ́jú wọn, tá a náwó lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀, tá a dẹ̀ padà ra tíkẹ̀ẹ̀tì kan tán délé. Mo sì ń ka èèyàn 12 níwọ̀nba ìgbà tí àjọṣepọ̀ wa jọ wà pẹ̀lú ọba. A involve níbi personal business tó jọ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ní ticketing, ọ̀rọ̀ ní visa àbí nǹkan kan, a involve. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tá a mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀, tá a bá ń bètò lọ, tẹ bá fẹ́ ká ṣàlàyé máa Yorùbá yìí.
Okay. Ẹ ṣé sir. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí màá kọ́ béèrè sir, because mi ò fẹ́ ká pẹ́ nítorí àsìkò. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀. má bínú sir. Ó ṣe nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ pé a ti pe Mr. Àyànfẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mr. Àyànfẹ́ sọ lórí ìjókòó yìí pé nígbà tí wọ́n gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ wá bá àwọn béèrè, wọ́n ṣe ìwádìí wípé àwọn wo ló mọ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń tà. Ìfihàn ìdí tá dẹ̀ fi pè é wá náà ni pé láti yànnàná, láti clear torí pé àwọn tó wà ńta wọ́n ti rí nírí pé Yorùbá community wọ́n wà in full support pẹ̀lú kábíyèsí. Torí pé wọ́n ní Yorùbá community ní kíni ló ń back kábíyèsí up. Pé tí Yorùbá community bá jáde ńsìnyí wípé okay o, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa o, ọba wa à mọ̀ ńpa ẹ̀ o, báyìí kásà báyìí káwòdì ni. Wọ́n á mọ nǹkan tán ṣe kíni, iyì tán ń fún ọba pé iyì pé Yorùbá community òun ni iyì tán fi ń wò mọ́ ọba lára torí Yorùbá community ṣe kíni wọ́n wà in support ọba ní iyì tí wọ́n ń jẹ. Now la wá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni Mr. Àyànfẹ́ wá fi sọ̀rọ̀ wípé nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ jáde, wọ́n náà pe àwọn. A wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé báwo ni wọ́n ṣe findings wọn kó tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n tọwọ́ bọ inú pé ẹ bá wa talẹ̀, ẹ bá wa ṣe igbá, ẹ bá wa ṣàwo. Wọ́n ní torí pé wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn Yorùbá community ṣe kíni wọ́n mọ̀ ńpa ẹ̀. Mr. President náà wọ́n mọ̀ ńpa ẹ̀ wípé nọ́mbà yín gan wà nínú nọ́mbà tí wọ́n ṣe kíni tí wọ́n fi síta, tí wọ́n fi léde. Àmọ́ lóní ṣókí a fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa yànnàná ibẹ̀ yẹn ná lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ wípé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sir ṣé ẹ mọ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ò ṣe ilẹ̀, ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá wa mọ̀ ńpa ilẹ̀ yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n gbé dé lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ sir?
Ó dáa, ẹ ṣeun. Ní kíákíá, nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ tó wáyé, wọ́n sọ fún wa. Kódà a rí ìpolówó tó ya èmi lẹ́nu tí mo wá ní tí nǹkan báyìí bá máa wáyé, ìjókòó gbọ́dọ̀ wáyé. Àwọn àgbààgbà wà nínú ìlú yìí, láwọn elder. Ó ní nǹkan tán máa ń pè ní ọba tradition ni. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ involve àwọn chief láwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn àgbààgbà nínú ìlú. Ó yẹ ká jókòó, ká jọ yànnàná ẹ̀ láàrin ara wa. Báyìí ni kó ṣe lọ, báyìí ni kó ṣe lọ. Kò sí nǹkan, kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ tá bá ní a fẹ́ máa ran àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ láti ra ilẹ̀, láti ṣe nǹkan kan, láti achieve àwọn nǹkan kan sí Nàìjíríà. Torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kàn fowó ṣòfò, wọ́n fowó kọ́ ọmọ wọlé, wọ́n fowó ṣe nǹkan tí kò yẹ kán ṣe. Kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀nà wo ló yẹ ká gbé gbà ní pé ká jókòó, ká jọ plan strategies. Ilẹ̀ yẹn strategically níbo ló wà? Àwọn wo ló ní ilẹ̀ yẹn? Document wo gangan ló wà lórí ilẹ̀ yẹn? Ká ṣe findings wa tó fi máa fi dé ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba. Ó yé yín? Ibi tí mistake wà nìyẹn o. Àwa ò jókòó pẹ̀lú ọba àbí anybody. Àtàyànfẹ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ PR ọba, Àyànfẹ́ ò wá bá wa lé àwa lóhùn nìkan báyìí pé okay o, agenda àwọn leléyìí o pẹ̀lú kábíyèsí, ibi táwọn bá dé rèé o, nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ ṣe rèé o, ẹ jẹ́ ká jókòó, tá bá bí wọ́n láwọn kò jẹ́ ká bí wọ́n. Káàánú wa kọwọ́ bọ investigation yẹn. Wọ́n kùnà láti ṣerú ẹ̀. Àyànfẹ́ kan tó jẹ́ PR ọba àti àwọn tí wọ́n jọ ń jẹ́ òǹsọ̀gbì ọba. Torí tá bá ní kábíyèsí ṣe nǹkan, kábíyèsí ò ṣáà lè dá ṣe. Ó ṣáà láwọn tí wọ́n jọ wà ńbẹ̀, ó ṣáà l'advisor. Understand? Wọn ò gbé dé iwájú wa. Torí nígbà tá a gbọ́ sí àwọn ìbéèrè tèmi béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn nìyẹn. Ìpè what is the authenticity of the document of that land? Àwọn wo ló ní ilẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣé family ọba ni? Ṣé àwọn ará àdúgbò ni? Ṣáwọn olóyè ibì kan ni? Tó bá báwọn ẹbí ibì kan ni, àwọn ẹbí yẹn we have to liaise with them. Carry a solid evidence pé yes, ilẹ̀ eléyìí o, ilẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ní òní. You understand? So but unfortunately, àwọn èèyàn náà nígbà tó bá jáde wá tó lọ fẹ́ ralẹ̀, tí ìwọ náà ò jáde wá, o ṣe due and necessary investigation. Gbogbo ala ní nǹkan kan díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó kéré tá à ń ṣe Nàìjíríà. Tó ṣeé ṣe é sì kó dédé kówó lébi kan láì ní necessary investigation àti due investigation tó ṣe ń lé. Toró ṣeé ṣe kí kábíyèsí fúnra ẹ̀ gan kó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó gbélẹ̀ fún kábíyèsí gan máa lè já àwọn tó dúró tán. Wọ́n lè má legit. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kọ́ ni kábíyèsí náà lè mọ̀. So ó yẹ kí ìjókòó kábíyèsí àtàwọn cabinet kábíyèsí kí wọ́n gbé jáde, kí wọ́n pe àwa sí, káàánú wa fún ọ ní necessary backup, but ìyẹn ò wáyé. So pẹ̀lú ìdí èyí, nígbà wọn tí wọ́n náà ralẹ̀ yìí, ẹbí wọn orí afẹ́fẹ́ la wà yìí. Tẹ́nìkan ni wọ́n bá sọ pé òun wá síwájú Yorùbá community pé òun wá sanwó abámọ̀sí. Àbó òun wá síwájú Yorùbá community, òun wá ní mo ti kó lọ fọ́ba o, bí ò tẹ̀ kó wá bá wa, ó bá ní mo ti kó lọ fọ́ba o, mo ti ralẹ̀ o, ilẹ̀ plus báyìí ni mo ra o. Gbogbo wọn náà kùnà, kò sẹ́ni kankan nínú wọn tó ṣerú ẹ̀. Tómi ilé jáde lọ́jọ́ tèmi yìí ní ọmọ Yorùbá yìí onílẹ̀ ní báyìí, àbò ní rìsíìtì lọ́wọ́ wa. So we are not party to any one of it.
Ẹ sà, ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa bí nǹkan tẹ bá ní anything tẹ fẹ́ bèèrè, jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ kémi tó tún continue.
My chairman, welcome to our program. Thank you. Really appreciate it. My president. She did. Thanks for the correction.
All of the above.
In case you don't know, for the viewers at home, I am with our able president for the Yoruba community in Tripoli so far, or in Libya. So thank you, sir, for joining us, for being our midst today. As my own question concerning this issue of the king is that the first question, I'm going to be asking two questions. But the first one is what is the contribution of this king towards the Yoruba community? It has to start from that aspect. So far, what has been his contribution in the Yoruba community?
Okay, thank you. I've said it earlier, but like I speak it in Yoruba language. I said, as at now, we can count about 12 people that I know, that I have their details. About 12 people that King has involved in, Yoruba community. We have a system of, we have a team who rescue people. Sometimes they call us that they find a girl wandering in the streets, or some people they are mentally challenged. So many serious cases like that. So we need finance, we need backup. So Oba has contributed to the support of about 12 people in taking care of medical assistance and repatriate them back to Nigeria. Not by IOM flight or by flight from the embassy whatsoever. No, by donation in conjunction with the Yoruba community. You understand? I still remember a guy that was shot sometimes ago. He was shot by the militant. You know the situation we are facing in this country. All the money we spent to buy tickets and to help to assist the guy in the to make sure that they get a defeated medical assistance, Oba has contributed a lot in terms of financial. You understand? So those are the things I can say about the contribution of the king to, to our activities in Tripoli.
And my next question is, ever since this issue going circulating all around, that okay, he has scammed so many people through the land, buying of land, and this traveling of the thing. What has been the action by the Yoruba community towards this whole scenario?
Okay, thank you so much. That question is very, very relevant in this environment of this situation. What actually happened is this: if you have a complaint, we have a doctrine, which you yourself you know. Whenever you have a complaint, it's either you come to us as a community, register your complaint, let's sit down, discuss this, and we invite Oba himself. You understand? With respect. We treat everybody with honor. But we must make sure we go down and make sure that justice is served. But unfortunately, we started seeing things on social media without any prior notice. We started saying Oba is a scam, Yoruba community is a thief. These are going. People are even calling me, see your picture, Mr. President, they posted you, this. I said, what is going on? Even the people that are posted, even including the ones that are very close to me, they never even call and ask anything. Till now, as I'm talking to you, none of them ever call or ask. That's why I said the emergency of social media has made our society to be very, very porous. And leaders are very vulnerable to all these activities of the bloggers. You understand? When opportunity comes, when things happen, somebody can just go to social media because they want to blow. You understand? And they believe you are the authority. At least it's like when you are talking to the big fish, you know you will make names. So that's exactly what we are saying. I watch a lot of video, people sending things to me. I cannot even finish watching it, including even the so-called Akewi or something. Many, and these are people that we know each other very well. But unfortunately, they never ask. I can tell there was a time that a guy called me after the whole things are going on. The guy called me, said, hello, sir. I want to discuss something with you. I'm the one I paid Oba money over travel stuff. I say, are you the one? Does your case related to all the video we've been seeing for a couple of months. He said, yes. I said, then why are you calling me now? Why is it now? He said, sir, I know you very well. I have your number. I have this. I said, wow. When you know me very well, then why can't you come to us? Even though before you blame us, why can't you come to us? Then if you fail to take a necessary step, then you can go out there and say different thing. So why all the insults? Why all the ridicules? Why all the character assassination without you taking the proper step? So unfortunately, he cut off the phone. He cannot continue because maybe he's not expecting what I'm saying. You understand? So, and the step we are taking is so many others has contacted us. We have discussed with so many others. You will see in the platform of the Yoruba community about a few couple of weeks ago that the others have formed a committee in conjunction with the Yoruba executives and the council of elders. They formed a committee that all this issue was put on the table. You understand? And we have to do our investigation. Our elders are highly respected people. With us, we cannot just jump into a matter because we are seeing things on social media. So we have to be considerate. So we invite Oba, but unfortunately, that particular day, some unexpected things happened. So Oba could not make it, in which I believe the elders already scheduled another meeting. You understand? It's not an issue where somebody will be pushing somebody or you say you are rushing, you want a quick justice. No, we don't do that. If you want to go to social media and continue flaunting, it's free. You understand? So so at the initial time, the elders has already taken the step they are supposed to take, and we believe when the time comes, everything will be put in place.
Sir, bàbá, ẹ má bínú sir. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sir, lórí àwọn olùkọ́lá bí àwa ń ta jẹ́ bí òbí láti lè jẹ́ kí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàárín àwọn àti kábíyèsí ọba fúnra wọn láti jẹ́ kí àtẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ sí pé báwo ló ṣe rí, báwo ló ṣe rí. Kó má ba àtábá Yorùbá community àti ìlú torí ìlú kan náà ni Yorùbá community nínú ìlú yìí. Torí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan àwa táwa ń ta náà la máa ń gbọ́ dáadáa. Yorùbá community kọ́ jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Statement ẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ kan ńsìnyí sir, ẹ ní ọba ti ṣe àwọn ìrànlọ́wọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ fún àwọn èèyàn. But ẹ má bínú sir lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé mo lè máa hùwà dáadáa ńsìnyí kí n máa fi ṣe kíni, kí n máa fi sọ́dọ̀ ẹnìkan, kí n dẹ̀ ṣe kíni, kí n máa ṣubú. But tí n bá ṣèrò bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò ní torí pé bóyá nítorí pé mò ń ṣe dáadáa sẹ́nìkan ńsìnyí, tí n bá hùwà kan tí ò dáa náà kí ẹ má bá mi wí. Normally now we have some evidence tá a mọ̀ wípé kábíyèsí ṣe kíni, nǹkan báyìí. Èmi personally ẹ má bínú sir mo ti pè yín lórí case kan náà rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní there was I think that was the last year lórí case bọ̀bọ́ kan tí wọ́n gba kiní lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ṣe fake document tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n mú ní Nàìjíríà. So ọba náà personally a jọ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán ní okay wọ́n máa ṣe kíni, wọ́n máa turn up, wọ́n máa ṣe gbá, wọ́n máa fún ó dà pé wọ́n padà fún bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ní I think it's maybe 200,000 bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ló padà pè yín tẹ ló pè yín I think maybe 200,000 wọn ò dispute ẹ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Nígbà tó pè mí nígbà yẹn, ṣé a take a step, bàbá take a step?
Yes, òun náà mò ń try láti bóyá pé ẹ dẹ̀ máa pè wọ́n, ẹ dẹ̀ pè wọ́n but at that time wọ́n dà pé wọ́n san 200,000 nínú owó yẹn.
Then láti
Ṣé
ìgbà
ti
yẹn
get?
àti complainant accused person anybody bá sọ wọn láti ìgbà yẹn tá a tún padà gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé láti ìgbà yẹn wọn ò bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ò sọ̀rọ̀ torí wọ́n ní wọn turn up. Wọ́n ń pe ọba.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe ṣàlàyé fún wa
Gẹ́gẹ́
nígbà
bí wọ́n
yẹn.
ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọn náà ṣe tí wọ́n ṣe pè wá tá a ṣe dá sí nígbà yẹn torí a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kó ṣe kíni kó escalate like ló jẹ́ kémi ẹ jẹ́ kí n kàn wọ́n báyìí mo dẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n turn up nígbà yẹn. So but máa dẹ̀ sọ pé ó dà pé wọ́n san 200,000 nínú ẹ̀ ó sì kù and since then wọ́n kàn sọ pé báyìí mo ní sùúrù ẹni sùúrù ó di pé gbogbo issue eléyìí ṣe kíni ó tún wáyé. Now sir lórí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lóòótọ́ ẹ ní pé wọn náà kan ò pè yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa ń gbé àwọn míì máa ń mọ right channel láti ṣe that.
But àmọ́ TikTok ní right channel láti lọ.
Ẹ sà ẹ má ó
Ṣé TikTok yìí sì social media ti wá di high court?
Ẹ sà ẹ má bínú sà ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ti
Talk is cheap. You can come out and talk about people, insult people and say anything. You are fronting your style.
Ẹ sà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ má bínú sà, ẹ ká fi ti Nàìjíríà wò sà. A ní ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè ní òkè. Tí nǹkan bá okay, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí lórí pé wọ́n pa àwọn kan ní Ìlọrin, wọ́n ṣe gbá kan, wọ́n ṣàwo. Ṣé kò ṣe pé bí ẹnìkan lọ report fún wọn, as in ìlú gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó wà lókè, ó govern ìlú ẹ̀ normal pé okay, nǹkan báyìí tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Nínú nǹkan tí ó bá ń rí nǹkan báyìí but ó ní àwọn aṣojú tó ti wà níbẹ̀ pé okay, tẹ bá rí nǹkan báyìí o, tó kù tẹ́ pé a lè dá sí o, ẹ mú wá láti ṣe kíni, láti tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí. Now Nigeria as a whole Nigeria now, gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la fẹ́ kíni, la fẹ́ lọ bá ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ ọ̀nà, ó mọ̀ pé ààrẹ wà, ẹlòmíì mọ̀ pé governor wà, but ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ ọ̀nà láti ṣe kíni, láti dọ́dọ̀ wọn. Dà pé okay, nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀, nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀. Tó bá wá sí online náà, bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn tó bá yẹ kó súnmọ́ wọn náà ṣe máa pick pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ wo irú tí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìlọrin nísìnyí, online ló ṣáà wà tó everybody ṣáà mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀, nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀, tó jẹ́ pé àwọn official government official ṣẹ̀ rí lọ́ fi ń rí ńbẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀gẹ́ ẹ má ìyẹn náà ẹ má yẹ kó ìyẹn wọ́n fẹ́ kó clear pé ẹ má bínú lórí ẹ̀ pé bóyá àwọn kan ò pè direct, ẹ wẹ́ lómi o, nǹkan tó mọ̀ nìyẹn. But now àwa náà ta dẹ̀ rí, a rí pé nǹkan yìí tá bá filẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, ó máa tarnish image Yorùbá community one. Àwa náà ta tún wà ní surroundings Yorùbá community, wọ́n máa rò pé bóyá gbogbo wa ṣe kíni, gbogbo wa jọ wà papọ̀, a jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ bóyá nǹkan bẹ́yẹn náà. Lóòótọ́ allegedly nǹkan báyìí.
Tarnishing the image of Yoruba community more.
Tẹ́wé allegedly pé okay, ó ṣe báyìí, ó ṣe báyìí. But nígbà tá a tẹ̀ tí wọ́n á rí náà pé okay, ẹni tẹ bá mọ̀ pé okó ni kíní lábẹ́ obìnrin ní Nàìjíríà ńsìnyí, o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni, o gbọ́dọ̀ máa sọ pé allegedly o, ó mọ̀ pé kíní ó real o, but allegedly o, nǹkan tó sọ ni o, nǹkan tá a wà báyìí ńsìnyí. Now ẹ sà, lórí ìyẹn, ẹ má bínú lórí ìyẹn pé àwọn kan lọ sí live torí ibi tọ́wọn mọ̀ lọ́ lọ yẹn. But àwa náà tá wá jẹ́ èèyàn, a máa pé okay, nǹkan báyìí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ ká ṣe kíni, ẹ jẹ́ ká múnú ẹ̀, káwa náà ká gbárùkù ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ sà. Lórí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni òun leléyìí sà. Ṣé ẹ rí kábíyèsí, mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń comment, torí inú comment mo ti máa mú àwọn question tí mo fẹ́ sọ sà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí nǹkan kan. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mr. Mighty sọ yìí, Mr. Mighty, let me put it in English so everybody
Okay, sir.
will understand very well.
All right, sir.
You see, yes, truly, Mr. Mighty called me sometimes ago. He called my attention to a particular case that involved our Oba and one guy about travel of his stuff. And
Ẹ má bínú, ẹ ṣì máa pè, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin comment ẹ máa pè, a máa
and
fún yín láàyè.
later, the guy called me by
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
himself. I said, let the guy talk to me directly so I can hear from the husband. The guy called me directly and he explained everything how it goes. Immediately, I called Oba. I said, we cannot accept this. This is uncalled for. He explained a lot. I said, okay, out of your explanation, it's not anybody that will understand you. Because that guy made me understand that, yes, some people in Nigeria involved. It's not only him. So, for him not to believe that you want to help people and you yourself are even falling to the wrong hand. For example, I've seen somebody here in Tripoli that connected a person with a travel agency in Nigeria. Unfortunately, he was duped. Who is he going to blame? He will blame the person here in Tripoli because you are the one that bring that connection. When you know that connection is not legit, why did you introduce it to me? You understand? So we discussed a lot, and Oba promised that time that he's going to do the needful about the guy. In fact, when I was hearing this whole story, this whole scenario, I thought it was from that angle. I thought it was the same thing. Can you believe that? I never knew until recently. You understand? For you to know that because that guy called me, he's the only one that I can identify. I cannot even identify others that are having the same complaint. You understand? So unfortunately, I can identify the guy. I talked to the guy, and later I heard that he was paid some reasonable amount. Until now, I never heard anything from him again. He didn't call, and nobody talks about it. I thought they must have settled themselves. Let me tell you something. Here in Tripoli, sometimes ago, I do visa for people. There was a time I was working with a company. I have an offer of Dubai and Saudi Arabia. I tried to look for people that have passports, we can do their residence, and they can apply for the visa. But unfortunately, so many people cannot meet up. And the price tag is very, very cheap. You understand? Okay, later I have an offer for Turkey. I've helped more than 15 people. That year, about 2023-22, about 23 people. Even to the extent that there was a time I will help them to get the visa, through a licensed agent here. They get the visa, even the ticket. I'll make sure I purchase the ticket for them. In fact, there was a time I even traveled with them to Turkey that time. That was 2022. You understand? So, do you know that because I know it's legit, so I'm very, very confident on it. You understand? So, there's there's a lot of mistake that came from this other side. For the fact that if you want to do something, let me tell you something. Every Oba in diaspora, every Oba in Nigeria, some of them has their salary they are earning from the government. From the first class Oba to the last grade. Even to the Bale in my community, their name was registered in local government. I was involved. The Bale from my community, as their name was registered at the local government level, they have a reasonable amount they are giving them monthly. Even during Eid festival, during the end of maybe a New Year party, they used to share some goodies to them. The Oba that we have here, Oba in diaspora, let us, not only him, let's put it that way. Oba in diaspora, what is their income? Do we have any structure that describe any structure that pays them that okay, through this structure as Oba in diaspora, you'll be earning some amount of money weekly? Because there was a program you have here when I see you asking PRO Oba, I'm afraid that how much has he received as a salary? The PR of Yoruba community, how much is he receiving as a salary? I, the president of your community, how much am I receiving in salary? In an assignment that cost me my business, cost me money, in fact, time from morning to night. We did not sleep since almost 3-4 days now. Even every midnight, we have assignment from morning to night. Who is paying us? Oba in diaspora, what I believe, I talk to people in UK, I talk to people in Europe. What I believe about this Oba kingship and the chieftains in diaspora is they used to be an influential king, where they have already established themselves, they have their business. In fact, some of them they are very rich. You understand? They even use it to help others. They are not expecting anything in return. And the only opportunity they have, you know, I want to compare the Oba in European level to Oba that we have here in Libya. So even the opportunity they have to gain little money from people was through this traveling stuff. So many Oba in diaspora, they will say, okay, we have a cultural program in which they have already get a permit from the government. They get a very big place, maybe in a hotel. They will invite people. They sell souvenirs. They send invitations. Through that opportunity, they can bring 100 people from Nigeria. Those people that came, there's an amount of money they will pay. The chieftaincy, the kings, they will earn something, some reasonable amount from there. That is where they can get their benefit. So how many programs do we have here? We are Oba, our own Oba. We now say, okay, is liaise with the government. Even we that are not chief, that are not king, the community, sometimes we find it difficult to get our residents. Doctors are saying you are inviting people to come from Nigeria for a program here. Here is not well established, like a kind of a place that has a structure for all this our cultural heritage stuff. So we are trying to bring it. And some of them, they have been accepting it. Look at Ankara Day. So many Libyans there, so many Libyans there, people of high caliber. They were there, they were on seat. You understand? We are still planning so many things that we can do together to make even Libyans understand that we have a rich culture. You understand? So those are the places where Oba will end their at least something. So if Oba now said he want to be doing it for people even to travel from Nigeria to other country, diaspora, I am telling you, he needs to be considerate. He needs to look for a genuine. This is what I've advised him. He needs to look for a genuine avenue, for a genuine agent, where people, money will not just, and at the end of the day, he will be the one to be blamed for everything. So we accept the mistake from his own side, not from our side. You understand? And he himself is a person that listens. That's why I said, somebody called me when he understand our view. He said, okay, Mr. President, I understand your view. Now I will talk to Oba by myself. I said, yes, thank you. Call him, talk to him, ask him questions. Let him explain himself. ṣé bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe bí wọ́n ní wọn kì í fá ilẹ̀ yẹn lórí àwa nínú ìlú yìí àfá ilẹ̀ yẹn lórí à ń gé orí à ń fi àmọ́ àbáyá fi ń fọ́ orí lẹ́yìn lórí ni ẹlòmíì ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé òun àtọ́bájọ ń sùn wọn jọ ń jí nígbà ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ̀ báyìí ó lè ní ẹlòmíì ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn nígbà tá a lè ṣe wádìí ẹlòmíì ní wọn gò tiẹ̀ mọ ẹni tó jẹ lówó ìrí ó gbọ́ mi o ẹlòmíì ní wọn ò mọ ẹni tó jẹ lówó kò mọ rí ẹni tí bísíǹsì transaction yẹn jọ pa wọ́n pọ̀ kò tiẹ̀ mọ rí ó kàn gbọ́ pé ọba ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan fún travel o kò mọ bá ṣe gbowó gan ó dẹ̀ lọ sórí social media ó fẹ́ trend we have to be very very cautious àwọn táwa nílẹ̀ káàró jíire Yorùbá we have stake anywhere we find ourselves England look at Kemi Badenoch look at so many Yoruba that are doing well go to every part of Europe America everywhere where Nigeria are striving Yoruba are at the forefront you understand but it's very very shocking that the people we find out that the people that we find ourselves here it's like we are very very different we are very very different I don't know maybe because of education background and so many things social media has made even the primary six older to be talking like you know because you are in ignorance of what you don't know you are an ignorance of what you don't know and whenever you are talking about what you don't know that you never have a fact you never have fact before you can present the figure definitely you be talking trash.
Thank you so much, sir. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ sọ ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni ti tẹ́ ẹ sọ wípé ọba kò sí salary payment fún wọn. Àmọ́ ẹ má bínú sir, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé there is a difference between ẹ̀yin as a president or being a president of Yoruba country. At times, ẹ mọ̀ wípé ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin ará ilé, ẹ mọ̀ mo rí àwọn comment yín, but ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. A máa ṣojú òpó lẹ̀, ẹ pè wá ṣó ti yé yín. Ẹ jẹ́ èmi máa sọ Yorùbá, bàbá mi máa sọ English, ẹ má bínú. Now nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ó ìyàtọ̀ wà láàárín ẹ̀yin gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ Yorùbá community níbí àti kábíyèsí. Ẹ má bínú sir, torí àwọn comment mi tá à ń rí inú comment náà tí wọ́n máa mú ọ̀rọ̀. A sọ wípé bóyá ẹ̀ ń side kábíyèsí torí most of it ló ń pé àwọn side kábíyèsí no but nǹkan táwa kọ̀ tá fi pè yín wá gangan a ṣì máa pe kábíyèsí wọn òun náà kábíyèsí náà sì ń bọ̀ máa sọ a sọ wípé bóyá ó jẹ̀bi
very good
a sọ wípé wọ́n jàre gẹ́gẹ́ àwa ń sìn a wà láàárín méjì ọ̀tún òsì la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kíni la gbọ́dọ̀ balance now kábíyèsí náà ṣì ń bọ̀ tá a sì mọ̀ kọ́ ṣe kíni ó sì máa wá sọ pé báyìí ló ṣe rí o báyìí ló ṣe rí o kò rí báyìí o kò rí báyìí o àwa lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí a ti ń lo allegedly o òun là ń lò báyìí sìn àní sórí ibú egewédú ò ní ṣe kí òní wó pa wá lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni pé ṣé mọ̀ wípé kábíyèsí tó wá láti ilé tó ní àwọn fẹ́ di ọba àwọn ọlọ́mọ kan tí wọ́n rí àwọn ọlọ́mọ èèyàn tó fẹ́ fi kọ́ tàbí orin tó fẹ́ fi ṣe fún ọmọ Yorùbá níbí. Ó yàtọ̀ sí pé nígbà tí tó mo rántí nígbà yẹn pé tí wọ́n máa ṣe kíni tí wọ́n máa dìbò ààrẹ wọ́n máa ń yan a máa ń dìbò pé lágbájá báyìí láyé kíni o la fẹ́ o tàbí báyìí láyé kíni o òun la fẹ́ o wọ́n fi ìbò yan ẹ̀yin síbẹ̀ ni sà wọ́n fi ìbò gbé yín wọlé pé ok o Táíwò ọmọ Ṣólánkẹ́ o ló lè ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí president Yorùbá community ìyẹn ó yanjú ó ti wá yàtọ̀ sí wípé kíní tí n bá sọ pé ẹ sà kíní mo fẹ́ ṣe kíní yìí wípé kíní ìwọ̀n mi ṣe mo ti máa rò wípé ok wọn ò fún mi lówó díẹ̀ mi ò gbowó díẹ̀ mi ò ṣe kíní kan definitely mo sọ pé mo fẹ́ wù mí láti ṣe yẹn sìn definitely mo ti ní support mo ti ní nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ back me up nìyẹn tó fún mi láti ṣe irú tí kábíyèsí ń sìn àwọn lọ́sọ̀ pé òkè kan kíní ìwọ̀n àwọn láti fi ran ọmọ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́ ní ilẹ̀ Libya nǹkan tí mo ṣe get me báyìí sìn ó yẹ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́sọ́lẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ́yìn fẹ́ yànnà náà yẹn ń sìn pé ìyẹn àwọn ikú wọn wá rówó gbà ń bẹ́ o wọn ò rówó gbà ń bẹ́ o àwọn lọ́mọ èèmù wọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ pé ọba wù mí náà fẹ́ kí ni wàá dùn bá ń lẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ fi gbé àṣà Yorùbá wa lárugẹ ni o bóyá wọ́n wá fẹ́ fi ṣe nǹkan míì ìyẹn orúkọ ṣe kí ni ló kù sí wọn lọ́wọ́ But gẹ́gẹ́ bí ti president, àwa èèyàn la fi ń tẹ̀ pé lágbájá báyìí ẹ wà ńbẹ̀, ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn, ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ pé okay ẹ̀yin ò rówó ní kinní kan, normally a ti mọ̀ pé ṣé tá a rán yín ni, àwa la rán yín.
ká ló máa fowó wa ṣe.
Àní ká máa àdúrà máa fàdúrà ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Ó ti yàtọ̀ sí pé ẹ̀yin sọ pé fúnra mi mo jáde pé ó yá ẹ má worry mo wà ńbẹ̀ fún yín. So nǹkan tá a bá máa sọ èmi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé bóyá èèyàn ń side ọba, side ọba dẹ̀ side but gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ wa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sir, kí ni nǹkan ó ti wá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí nísìnyí sir, ẹ má bínú sir, ó ti wá ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ wá rò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ Yorùbá wa ńsìnyí? Kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ rò wípé ẹ ti ń bá wa gbé ní ìgbésẹ̀ lórí gbogbo ó ti fọ́n, ó ti di iṣu atayanyan. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ dáa náà ni pé ká ṣe kíni, ká wá ọ̀nà solution sí i tí ò fi ní rẹ́ gbogbo wa lára. Kí wá ni èrò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ wa? Kí ni àwọn èrò tẹ́ rò pé a lè ṣe tàbí ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ rí pé a ti ń gbé báyìí láti jẹ́ pé kí kábíyèsí lè ṣe kíni, kí wọ́n lè ṣe ọ̀tún, òsì, orí, iwájú gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe kíni, tí wọ́n jáde fún wọn yìí láti
ẹ ṣé,
balance.
mo ti sọ síwájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan tẹ́lẹ̀ lótú, mo ní committee ti wà tí wọ́n ti set up tí ò ń ṣe ìsìn nǹkan tó ti lọ bí ọ̀sẹ̀ mélòó kan tí wọ́n ti set up lórí pé tí wọ́n lè ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kódà wọ́n ti contact kábíyèsí fún ara ẹ̀. You understand it? So ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró de àbájáde àwọn committee yẹn. Tó ti yé yín, ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró de committee yẹn kódà kò ń ṣe àwa tá jẹ́ leader executive Yorùbá community nìkan, àwọn elders gan náà involve. Tó ti yé yín, ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró de àbájáde àwọn committee kó má jẹ́ pé bóyá ń ṣe ni aṣáájú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́pẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ torí committee máa ṣe nǹkan mẹ́ta, wọ́n á investigate, wọ́n á get nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ òdodo. Ẹni Bíbélì náà sọ pé ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Understand? Ọdún nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń sọ element of truth wà nínú ẹ̀ o, tá a gbọ́dọ̀ pa irọ́ tọrọ ajẹ́ tí kábíyèsí náà ò dẹ̀ dínà yẹn. You understand? Ṣùgbọ́n at the same time a gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ dáadáa ká gbọ́ tán kí àwọn committee yẹn parí iṣẹ́ wọn kí wọ́n lè ṣe presentation ìgbà yìí náà tó lè mọ nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ àti ibo ni a dúró sí gan-an lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n lábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ibi wà lára àwọn tó ń advice kábíyèsí nígbà kan kí n ṣe advice kábíyèsí o ṣùgbọ́n tó advice nígbà kan pé tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ń lọ báyìí kéèyàn tiẹ̀ tó rojọ́ fún ní gbèsè ẹ kọ́kọ́ wáyé kankan náà. Ìwọ ló gbowó sọ́wọ́ o àwọn agent tó ń bẹ ṣe travel fún wọn ló gbowó ńlé ni àwọn kan ló gbowó lé ni no matter what happen ẹ kọ́kọ́ wáyé kan fẹ́ ní yẹn náà. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yẹn náà wà nílùú tó jẹ gbèsè náà tó lè pé ọmọ bó ṣe manage àfíàsí ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń bá èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ pé báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ká sọ pé bóyá gbogbo nǹkan tí kábíyèsí ń rí ó ń fún ní frustration làwọn nǹkan kan fi ń wáyé. Ṣẹlẹ̀ Sunday the best thing ni pé nínú advice tẹ́bi fún ni pé ó ní láti mójú kúrò ọmọ yìí ẹ̀gbọ́n máa bú ẹ ọmọ yìí ẹ̀gbọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ téèyàn bá ti dàgbàdo sínú gò àbí tí èèyàn bá ti dàgbàdo sí àgbàdo mọ́ yìí wọ́n ládìyẹ tẹ̀lé aláwàdà adìyẹ mo ní bó ṣe rí nìyẹn gbìyànjú àwọn ọmọ tọ́rọ̀ kàn yìí ẹ wá owó fún wọn bí ò tiẹ̀ tí ì pé ẹ fi ọ̀rọ̀ tútù tẹ̀lé kí àwa mọ bí ẹ ṣe máa yanjú tó kù gbogbo tí ìlú bá fẹ́ sọ ẹ kálukú sọ tiẹ̀ torí níjọ́ tí èèyàn bá bọ́ta tó bá pè mí lọ́mọ àlè wípé o lè ní mí nítorí pé mo jẹ gbèsè tó bá ṣe fídíò tó gbé sà ọjọ́ tí n bá san gbèsè yẹn ṣé o fẹ́ dìlítì fídíò yẹn ni àbò fẹ́ jáde kò ní kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó pọ̀ gan-an lọ́dọ̀ àwọn àgbàlagbà ṣùgbọ́n generation ti wà ibi àṣẹ nìkan ó ní Gen Z ẹni ẹlòmíì kò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ tó mọ Gen Z yẹn the definition of that Gen Z I want to bring about Gen Z ṣé irú ọ̀tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí ló bring about Gen Z ni. Do you when you are in a political field what are you want to talk about Gen Z what do you think that what bring the initiative of Gen Z where does it start what is the genesis then what are those things that it has achieved across the globe. So bí àárín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nìyẹn mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ rọ̀ yín ní kinní kan bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ máa ń sọ ipò tí ẹ yàn wá sí lóòótọ́ bó ṣe wà láti bá ṣe bá nínú ìlú náà nìyẹn a rí pé president Oòduà àpò abẹ́tẹ̀kẹ́tẹ̀ fún ọgbà sálárì o voluntary job ni ṣé ń gbọ́ mi tá a dẹ̀ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a dẹ̀ ń yọwó lápò wa tí a fi ń ṣe tí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan náà dẹ̀ máa ń dìde ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún wa tó yẹ yín ọjọ́ wo lẹ́yìn náà wá fẹ́ kóra yín jọ as a media house kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ kan ṣoṣo ní kálukú ń gbà bí ẹni gbàgbé ọtí nígbà kan a pe gbogbo yín sí orí ìkànnì kan gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ media house pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin Yorùbá tẹ́ wà nílùú yìí ẹ̀yin lẹ lẹ́nu dáadáa ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró lójú kan àwọn achievement kan wà tẹ́lẹ̀ máa achieve there are a lot of stories ó dà tún sọ̀rọ̀ nípa training aláwọn professionals nílùú yìí from the stable of the embassy to some individual nílùú yìí pé they were professional on media tí wọ́n máa fún wa ní seminar ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó péye lórí nǹkan tá a lè fi media ṣe ju pé ká jáde ká búyàn lọ ní so many things tá a lè media ṣe tó pé ìwọ tó fi ṣe gan wàá jókòó sínú ilé wa máa wọlé tí wàá dé máa ṣe dáadáa tí wàá dé máa ní access to information fact and figure from raw stage tí kò ṣe pé ìwọ náà kàn jáde wọ́n ní ẹnìkan ti kú lánàá ìbílẹ̀ fẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́nìí wọ́n ní ẹnìkan ṣubú ń jẹta òkúta ló yọ ṣubú òkúta kọ́ ẹnìkan ló yọ ṣubú without fact without figure tẹ́sánì ìyẹn àkọ́kọ́ àríkẹ́ ìjókòó kẹ́ ẹ ṣerú ẹ̀ nígbà tá a kó yín sí ìdìkan nígbà kan insight yìí nǹkan tá a fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́dún yẹn lọ́nà nìyẹn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló padà yọ sẹ́yìn tó pé kálukú fẹ́ yọ fún ara ẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ìtójẹ́lẹ̀ kejì ìjà ti rí ìjókòó kan tí àti gbogbo mẹ́díà nílùú yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mi ṣe ń rojọ́ tó lójoojúmọ́ lórí social media in the aim of looking for followers and the no so tó kàn sọ nǹkan tí ó mọ̀ tó ń sọ òyìnbó àdàmọ̀dìmọ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ǹjẹ́ a ti rí nínú àwa Yorùbá wa tó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yìí ká ní ẹ jẹ́ ká come together ẹ jẹ́ ká náà tẹ̀ raise fund fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ná lójoojúmọ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe torí one way or the other gbogbo yín ló kàn àmọ́ ìyá ọmọ tẹ́ ti kó wá bá wa lẹ́mbàsì láti gbálẹ̀ àmọ́ ìyá ọmọ tẹ́ ti pà pé hello my presi wọ́n máa pè wá nísìnyí wípé ọmọ kan àbí òpè mi bẹ́ẹ̀ kò pè mí fúnra yìí mẹ́tì wípé ọmọ kan wọ́n ní wọ́n rí mi kan wọ́n ní kéèsì yẹn ibi náà ti gbọ́ sí o mo fi ń fọ́lọ̀ kéèsì láti Benghazi bọ̀tọ́ lọ́mọ ìwà Tripoli táàdé dìde lóru lọ́sàn-án lálẹ́ anáwó wa aná àsìkò wa tí mọ́tò wa bá bàjẹ́ aná thousands of money láti fi túnṣe ǹjẹ́ èyí náà ti wájú òkú kẹwò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká náà ti ẹ̀jádà owó láti ẹ̀kọ́ fún financial backup financial support fún our community wọ́n gbìyànjú they are representing the interest of the people let us give them that backup we are not getting it from the embassy we are not getting it from individual we are not getting it from anybody only what we get is criticism the one we take to the hospital the one we buy ticket the one we free from burger the one we send to the NAPTIP in Nigeria the one we in conjunction with NAPTIP kò sí kankan ní wọn tá a gbọ́ tẹ ẹ jáde rí ètè ní àwọn Yorùbá community yẹn máa ṣe ẹ máa kú ṣe o thank you so much ọjọ́ tí mistake bá ti wáyé òun nìkan lábẹ́ fi ṣe skit.
bàbá number one ìyẹn ní bínú lórí ìyẹn pé àwọn náà ń gbìyànjú.
apology yẹn ti lè méjì.
ẹ mọ̀ pé lórí wípé ẹni sùúrù sà lórí ilé tẹ́ ẹ sọ yìí passport oníkálukú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni ẹ̀yin ni ayọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ adẹ̀wọ̀n pé lágbẹ́ Ọlọ́run á ṣe kíni á túbọ̀ máa fún yín lókun àtagbára láti bá ṣe kíni láti bá wa ṣe délẹ̀. Báwa náà ń sìn yìí lóòótọ́ oníkálukú tá a ṣe wà lọ́ọ̀nlá yẹn ń sìn tí wọ́n bá rí wípé ẹni tó bá gbé nǹkan ẹ̀sìn online ọmọ ìfimọ́ bá tọwọ́ bọ̀ nǹkan tí online nǹkan méjì ló wà fún congratulation àti oyè kíni kíyàn ṣe kejì ẹ̀ nǹkan tó máa ń trend online jù. So nǹkan tí tó bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá jáde àwọn nǹkan wọn fẹ́ gain níbẹ̀ láti fi gain maybe followers viewers engagement ló ti yín bẹ̀rẹ̀ sà but àwa náà dẹ̀ rèé àwa náà níbi kan tá a ṣe kíni tá a ti ń support lórí pé afẹ́fẹ́ o báyìí kásà ẹjọ́ bá wa ṣe lé bá wa ṣe nǹkan tẹ́yìn náà rán wa lọ́la náà ṣe sà ẹ má bínú sà ìkọ́ yẹn náà lè fi lé wa lọ́wọ́ lórí ìyẹn ẹ̀yin má bì ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ó yá kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ sọ lórí ẹ̀ sà.
My president, it's not as if concerning what you have said now. I won't hear that kind of statement, and I won't be able to reply this thing. I think one of the issues we face in this country concerning this Yoruba community, we have so many bad eggs among us, and it's really tarnishing the image of the Yoruba community. You are trying as the president. I can remember because I have my own views. So ever since the time I came into the day I came to this country, you're being there as the president, I could see so many cases where you'll be able to handle them very well. And there are so many cases whereby we call the executive, some executive, or some of the so-called Yoruba community executive. You know, sometimes we bloggers, those bloggers that you are saying, they will channel some cases to you. without showing up. And at the end of the day, they'll do what? They'll do follow up. If you now fail to you see a feedback, a positive feedback, will start criticizing you. And that is where the problem comes from. I have cases like that too. At the end of the day, the so-called executive, they feel, are you not telling me that I should support the community? Whereby I won't be able to have 100%
Com-
mark on it,
confidence.
confidence. So it's not as if we are not ready to back you up. We are at least there are so many cases whereby we are also the ones that will create the awareness, whereby you people will be able to go to that handle the cases, and then at the end of the day, everything will go so well. Go well. Are you getting me, sir? So, nevertheless, it's not as personally. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking for other people. I'm talking about my own. There are so many bad eggs, and the bad. If I'm to rate in the bad community, I will rate the bad egg like 60%. I think that is where you, as a president, you need to look for.
Okay.
Issues. Yes, sir.
Let me say something about that. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Imabi. That is how it's supposed to be. If you, if we are ready to do just right, we need to eat the nail. You understand? We need to take the on by the, we need to take the booze by the on, just like what we have done. But Mr. Imabi, uh, so many things happen around the bloggers that we know more than you think, especially among the bloggers. 90% of the bloggers in this country, they were human traffickers. We know everything they do. We know their channel, how they bring people from Nigeria, how they put them to work. There are some bloggers in this country that still have girls in connection house, putting them in prostitution. And he goes to the social media, go to the live, started blabbing. So such people will now posted my picture. You think I will be free?
Do you know why they push?
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. I'm going there. Wait. I'm going there. That is, you can post my picture. Go ahead. That is not my problem. You understand? I'm talking about, I'm responding to what you said about the executive. You understand? Among the bloggers that are playing those games, I know, I've seen it. They will call for a case and they want to monitor in the background. Even they will not even show face. You understand? They want to know what you are going to do about it. So they can hook you up from there. Say, see you demand for money. I know what you're talking about. You understand? The reason why some of them involved in that case is either he's the one that connects them with the trafficker from Sabah to bring them from Nigeria, or he knows about the girl, how they get here. They have been complicit in human trafficking one way or the other. And you want a justice. Olegbe. So what justice are you talking about? When you are part of it, when you are part of that destiny, it is the high time that individual, each every one of us, sitting down, preach to yourself that, wow, I want to do just right before we will get this right. Ole, kolemu ayakila. That's exactly how it is. Emi ole, iwa ayakila. Ayakila, pọ̀ díẹ̀ ni wọ́n. But ole, you know what I mean? Ayakila are just very few. And I'm just speaking parable. But the armed robbers are many. So that is the blogger and the Yoruba community. So, and the Ayakila now is not criticizing the armed robber. So who is to be blamed? Among Yoruba community, I have received a lot of complaints in the past. And we do so many reshuffling of the cabinet. We remove so many executives. We rearrange. We make things perfect. But you can never have a perfect administration. It does not happen in the world. Tell me, will you talk about it in America? Tell me, England, anywhere in the world, you don't have a perfect administration, even to the people at the hierarchy. Even to the embassy, tell me if they are getting it right 100%. How are you going to score them? We all have one thing or the other that we're doing wrong in this life. You understand? But the most painful thing is the vulnerable one, the victims. They are supposed to be the first that will reckon with. That is what I do. So those victims, what is the role of the blogger in helping them? Have you ever come out anytime, consult all your co-bloggers, say, okay, let us contribute. Let us call for help. Yoruba community will come out several times. There was a time we have more than 40 people in our custody. There's a time we have more than 30 people in our custody. There's a time we have a lot of people in our custody. We come out several times. We are begging for money. We are begging for financial assistance. The little money that I will use to feed my family, I will still use to go and use to buy rice at Banku and buy pepper, buy chicken for them.
I wouldn't want to.
And nobody is coming. Nobody. Tell me, who is assisting us? Is it the embassy? Is it the community, the Nigerian community at large? Who is doing it? Who is giving us that backup? Those ones that are bad head among us, they say Jesus Christ chose 12 disciples. Among them are what? Judas. So we cannot ever have it right. I accept that challenge. And if you know you have it right in your environment, let me know. Then we will tell you who you are.
The bloggers are also trying. In that aspect of contribution, I think they donate more.
We have not seen it.
Often and often they come to the
We are-
social media, they
we-
say they need to amount.
We have not seen it. Me, I see a lot of bloggers in Nigeria that will come forth and say, this girl, this is what he did, this is what he did, this is what he did. They will do it. I don't see it here. The one I see it here was a personal business. Where a blogger will send his own account number, their own account number on the social platform, and say, this girl need help.
Yes, sir.
More than come and help her. And tell me something. Where is the accountability? Where is the accountability on that money? On that money received? Can you make an accountability? Everybody send money to that account. Can you tell us, hey, it is 1 million, it is 2 million? We can only hear what you said. No accountability. If you are doing it in conjunction with the community, we know how to do it. We know how to go about it.
Sir, do you still have anything more to say before kí n tó pe nọ́mbà láti pè wọlé? Torí a gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ wọn bíi mélòó kan kán pè wọlé. Imabe, ṣé ẹ ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ẹni tó fẹ́ drop number? So, to all our viewers, sorry, ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa, ẹ̀yin gbogbo tẹ́ ń bá wa bọ̀ látàárọ̀, a wà pẹ̀lú ààrẹ Yorùbá community tá a mọ̀ sí Mr. Jonathan Oseni. Taiwo Oseni. Ọmọ Ṣólánkẹ́. Àwọn la wà pẹ̀lú látàárọ̀. A dẹ̀ wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí a ti gbé dání láti bí ọjọ́ méjì sí mẹ́ta. Òun ni a wà lórí ẹ̀. Fún ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ tẹ́ fẹ́ pè wọlé, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí ẹ pè wá sí orí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 093 02 222 71 093 02 222 71. Ẹ pè kẹ́ ẹ sọ nǹkan tó bá wà ní nǹkan tó bá wà lọ́kàn yín láti béèrè. Kẹ́ ẹ béèrè, wọ́n ready láti dá yín lóhùn. Kábíyèsí sir, ní ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi fẹ́ béèrè kípè tó lè máa wọlé, òun ni pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá sọ nísìnyí sir, òun làwọn tó ń wò wá nílé fẹ́ ṣe kíni, wọ́n fẹ́ dúró lé lórí. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kábíyèsí náà. Torí pé tí a bá ní kò sẹ́ni tí a máa rìn torí ò ní mì, kò sẹ́ni tó pé láyé yìí. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, as you all know, this is my name is Emmanuel, popularly known as Imabi. I have this announcement to pass across to every one of us. So in case you register for fifth flight and you peradventure receive any call today, because they are supposed to call you guys today. For those that register for fifth flight, you need to register for fifth flight at the embassy. So they will call you today and you must be at the embassy tomorrow. Please, they did not call your number, they did not call your phone. Don't go to the embassy. If you go there without being called, anything where you use your eye see, where you take am like that, they will arrest you, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So let those that have been called to go to the embassy to go for the interview. You understand? It is very important. This is the information I have passed across to every one of us. May God help us.
Tó kábíyèsí fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa nílẹ̀ tẹ́ ń wò wá lójú ayélujára àti Facebook àti TikTok. Ohun tí wọ́n ń gbìyànjú àti sọ ni wípé fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá ti rẹ́gísítà, tó pẹ́ ẹ ṣe rẹ́gísítà fún free flight tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ lọlé. Tí ẹ ti wá rò pé bóyá wọn ò pè yín mọ́, wọ́n máa pè yín, ọ̀nà máa pè yín. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti pè yín lénìí, tó bá ti di ọ̀la, ní kẹ́ ẹ tètè ṣe kíni, ẹ tètè jí lọ sí ẹ́mbásì lọ́la. Àmọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá wá rí pé wọn ò pè yín, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ o. tẹ́ ẹ bá ti lọ òun tójú yín bá rí ẹ fara mọ́ o ẹni tó bá pè ní kó lọ o ìyẹn ni ihun tí wọ́n fi léde lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Bá mi ẹ má bínú padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi tí mò ń sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan a fẹ́ gbọ́ pàtó lẹ́nu yín sà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn oríṣiríṣi comment tá ti kà sẹ́yìn àtàwọn tó ń bá wa bọ̀. Ṣé lọ́wọ́ yìí pẹ̀lú gbogbo incident tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí àti lẹ́yìn tá a bá yanjú ẹ̀ àti lẹ́yìn tí ó ṣeé ṣe ǹjẹ́ ká sì gbà wípé a ní ọba ní Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Libya yìí tó sì máa
Who appointed the king to be the king?
reason tí mo fi ń béèrè
my question. I want to ask.
reason tí mo fi ń béèrè ni wípé
Àti sọ́rọ́ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò béèrè fẹ́ gbọ́ ní Yorùbá.
so no àwọn náà wá
Àti sọ́rọ́ Yorùbá lẹ̀ fi ẹ̀ fi ní
irọ́ ẹ̀ka ẹ̀sà èmi
We
tí
have
mò
to
ń sọ
clarify that
èmi tí mò ń sọ fún ọkọ tí mò ń sọ
Because the reason why they-
ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe sọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ lóòótọ́ náà pé táwọn èèyàn ń sọ wípé àtìlẹ́yìn Yorùbá community làwọn ń wò fi pọ́n orí adé lé tó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sà now nísìnyìí ọ̀rọ̀ tí tó ṣe rí ṣé náà ṣé lóòótọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá community tẹ́ ń jẹ́ lórí wa ṣé lóòótọ́ lẹ fún wa ní 100% tó kà ọba wa ni kó máa ṣe lọ àbí kò sí yẹn pé ó dá o a ní ọba o báyìí ní o òun láyé òun lèmi ní kí n béèrè àwọn á lè wọ̀n sí gbogbo èèyàn nǹkan tí a fi ní ká béèrè nìyẹn. Hello ẹ káàsán. Hello ó ti rebété ẹ pè wá padà. Nítorí èmi ṣe ń béèrè nítorí pé wọ́n ti pápọ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá pé àpọ́nlé Yorùbá community làwọn ń wò fún àpọ́nlé tọ̀wọ́n fún orí adé tó pé ọmọ ẹni ò ní ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká fi ilẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ wa fún Yorùbá community ṣé ẹ sọ wípé ká máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́? Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí wọ́n dé gbà yẹn tẹ́yìn náà fi ṣàpọ́nlé ṣe gbogbo ó máa ní nǹkan tẹ́yìn náà rí ẹ pé ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe Yorùbá ni tó ti yé lẹ fi ní ká ẹ jẹ́ ká gbárùkù nǹkan tí wọ́n mú wá yìí. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńsìn ṣé ká sì bọ́rọ̀ bá ṣì nọba náà ni gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ fún wa pé kábíyèsí báyìí àbí ká ṣe kí ni ká sì máa wò pé bóyá ẹ sì máa tún wò bóyá àṣìnọ́ba àbí àṣìnọ́ba báyìí.
You've already had the same question in English.
Nítorí nǹkan tí
How do you want me to address that in English?
Yes sir because àwọn tó ọkọ̀ fẹ́ confirmation láti Yorùbá community nǹkan tó ń dúró dè pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ọba wà àbí kò sọ́ba.
Before you answer that question, I think reason why people because you make a statement the other time that you saw your picture on social media, I think that's
Many pictures, it doesn't matter.
I think why people actually posted the picture was that because of the same picture we've been seeing you with Oba. Because they even tagged me at some point. They called me. We saw you with the king. Sometimes they go. You guys will snap pictures. You go snap pictures together. You understand? I think it's because of those occasional events that caused the whole post. So I don't want you to think by us maybe because I know we are the community this time. No, it's because of they saw you as a they being the president of your back community and your picture was involved in some event that posted.
Okay, the question is this. Let us look at it in this way. It is two questions now. The question is, what is the authenticity of this? Is it do we still have a king or not? And the question is, because they have been associated with king, because they have been associated with our king, Yoruba, that is why people believe, at least, wherever they posted him. Okay, fine. Mr. Imabi, you are also a known figure in this country. I've been associated with you. Yes or no? Yeah, Mr. Mighty, are you not my friend? Okay, fine. So your producer, she always at the bar saying, she's here. She's always at the bar saying, and the director, Mr. Ajayi, they are always at the bar saying, but they are the engine room. You understand? I'll be associated with every one of you, those that are ready to do good, those that are ready to help others. Anybody, no matter who you are, as far as you are ready to uplift our people, the vulnerable one, the needy one, to support us in doing that job and to fight against this human trafficker and the backstabbers. You know, because there are backstabbers too. among our people. I'm ready to associate with such people. That is what the king has been doing. That is why we are always, when they are inviting the Yoruba community president in the program and they invite Oba, I think we are both belong to the high table. Is that yes or no? So, but that doesn't mean their personal dealings, personal business. I do aluminum PVC and glass design. I have a lot of job I'm doing. You can never associate Oba with my business because if I'm helping people to do ticket to do this sometime, that's when it's a part-time stuff. You understand? So you can never attribute Oba with me on my own personal business. If you are bringing money to Oba to help you do visa, why without my consent, without me involved, and Oba has never shown you any document that indicate that Yoruba community presidents are running a joint business. So how can I be associated with that? So if issue arose on that particular things, does it mean my name will be mentioned
We can't break it
or
up
my picture
in
will be
live,
tagged
but
on
you
a
can
business
call us.
that
You can
never
call us
associated myself with?
directly. 093
You understand? So that is it. It is two different things. You understand?
093 02 22271. Call us directly. I'm a PK.
And on the issue of if Oba is still existing, Oba is not existing. Uh, somebody said, "Bí ọba kan bá kú, ọba mi ò lè jẹ." You understand? As far as we are concerned, you understand? It never happened before. Some people have tried before in this country. I remember the history of Mr. Lawrence and some little elders that time. You understand? But we thank God we achieved what we have failed to achieve in the past. And we do it for goodness, for for the betterment of our people, because it helped a lot in so many aspects. So when there's a problem today, we cannot come out to deny him and say, Oba is no more in existence. Why do we say that? Are we the one that crown him? Who among us here in this country that can come out that king here is we? Who is the Afobaje here? So where is that Ikpebi? Where is Abi lady? Abi? Ikpebi?
Why is it not claiming to be?
So where is it here? Every Oba in diaspora that you see, Mr. Ima, where did they crown them? They take their crown back home. You can do it also when you have mind. Look, people come out from different angles. If they have mindset, depend on the mindset to do good. At the same time, some people even do it when they have a mindset to do bad. You understand? You can come from any angle to arouse to a position. But number one, is from a king, is from a king, is in fact, is a potential king from his family because it's a son of a king. And if they cry him from back there from home with their backup, you understand? And with his own people here, then will you expect us to say no? We accept him because of those things that he has done in the past, those very great things he has done for the people. So what I'm expecting us to be saying, Yoruba, kọ́lọ́ ṣàánú wa ànítìjú rárá ni. Nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí ò lè rí nínú ìran Igbo. You can never see Igbo people or Edo people or anybody acting this way, depicting even their chief, purpose of their king, in this way. You understand? Even though when something wrong, can you mention how many Oba in Nigeria that have done something, in fact, committed a felony? Can you go and ask their community, their environment, and say, Baba, is Baba still in the position? Maybe he committed offense yesterday. Can we do that back home there? When you and I are not the one that crown him, giving people support doesn't mean that you are the one that put them in the position. I think you understand me. During my election as the president of the Yoruba community, so some of you are not there. Were you there? Were you there during the election? During those àwọn tó tẹ̀ka tó complete báyìí pé these are president tó dìbò. Were you there, Mr. Emma? Mr. Met, were you there? Some of you were there, but do you support the administration or not? That is what they're talking about. Even though we are not there when they coronate him, when they crown him as a king, but because of that sin that we see in him that time, they are giving him support. When something wrong today, the elders has already rise. They are looking into the situation. They form a committee. Okay. Let them come out. with their own report.
Okay.
And let's see, maybe the elders can come out and say, it is king yesterday, it's not the king anymore. But I will never be a party to that.
Okay, sir. Ẹ ṣé gan sir. Fẹ́yìn olólùfẹ́ wa tẹ́ ń wò wá níta, tẹ́ ń wò wá nílé. Ẹ ti ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí à ń sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí látàárọ̀. Fẹ́yìn tẹ bá ní nǹkan láti contribute, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Bóyá network ni ká pè é ní àbí kí ni, ẹ pè, ẹ sọ nǹkan ìbéèrè tẹ bá fẹ́ béèrè, but kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá, kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá, èyí tá a mọ̀ sí abusive word àbí báyìí máa ń pè é abusive, right? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, a bẹ̀ yín ni. 093 02 222 71 093 02 222 71. So, bàbá mi, a ti gbọ́ nǹkan tí ẹ ṣàlàyé fún wa pé àwọn elders wa ti wà ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Bí ìgbà wo lẹ wá rò pé bóyá nǹkan báyìí lè yanjú? Tẹnitẹru káwa ọmọ yín ká máa retí èsì láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn elders wa.
Well,
Torí
unfortunately,
pé a gbọdọ̀
irú
ká má
eléyìí,
lọ tó a ti mọ̀ pé okay, kábíyèsí náà, àmọ́ ká ṣì máa ní wọn náà lórí ìjókòó níbí yìí láti bá àwọn èèyàn náà sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe rí o, báyìí ló ṣe rí. Òun náà á sọ ti apá tọ̀dọ̀ titi wọn. Tán bá sọ, àwa á máa retí èsì àtúnṣe bí nǹkan tá máa retí sà látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀gá wa.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ síwájú pé àwọn tí àwọn àgbàlagbà yàn fún committee yẹn, torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá jọ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tradition, ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àgbàlagbà ni. Ọmọ kékeré lè jáde lórí social media kó máa sọ nǹkan tó wù ú. Tí ọmọdé bá ń gégi nínú igbó, àwọn àgbà ló máa mọ ibi tó máa wó sí. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wọn ní àsìkò pé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí gan yẹ kí n wà ní meeting wọn lórí bí báyìí tí a wá ní a ṣe lè bá wọn participate lénìí mọ́. Tọ́lọ́run bá dẹ̀ ní kí n ṣe lè bá wọn débẹ̀. But ibi tí wọ́n bá ba dé, mo mọ̀ pé report máa wá, ilé á dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n bá gbé, tí wọ́n bá parí ẹ̀ sí. Torí àgbò kì í wà lọ́jà kórè ọmọ tuntun wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà. Tó, gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa ní site Libya níkànnì yìí, ẹ̀yin pàápàá jùlọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tí ń bá wa bọ̀ láti ilẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, àwa náà àtúnṣe náà ni kíni, òun là ń wá. Kó má bàjẹ́ fún apá ọ̀tún, kó má bàjẹ́ fún apá òsì. Òun náà ni gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ ṣe kíni, tá a wà lórí ìkàlẹ̀ fún. Òun náà lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn wípé àwọn tó jẹ́ elders wa nínú ìlú yìí, pàápàá jùlọ tó jẹ́ Yorùbá community, wọ́n ti wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti ṣe kíni, láti fi inú konú, láti mọ ibi tí wọ́n máa gbé sí. A dẹ̀ fi ń dá yín lójú wípé tó bá máa fi di ìgbà tó máa fi yanjú ẹ̀, tó máa fi ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, á tún fún yín lábọ̀, tá à ní jẹ́ kí etí gbogbo ará ìlú, tá à ní jẹ́ kó ṣe kíni, kí ó di sí i. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba mi Èdùmàrè, á dẹ̀ a fi ń dá yín lójú pé yóò níyanjú lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àtàwọn tí wọ́n jẹ lówó tilẹ̀ ni o, àtàwọn tó jẹ lówó kiní kan ni o, àti gbogbo owó tó bá wù kán jẹ, àwọn kan Ọlọ́run ṣe kíni, yóò bá wa yanjú ẹ̀. Imabi TV, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni ó tún kù tẹ́yin tún lápá tọ̀dọ̀ tí yín bẹ̀ sà?
My president, you're welcome to our meeting once again. Thank you so much, sir. What I would just seek from the what's it called, the elder, they should please help us to make it fast, and they should not be biased in this case, because we understand the issue, because our people, our viewers at home, they are not 100% sure about the what's it called, so-called community. But nevertheless, this is the time to prove that our so-called community are very, very active. Because this is even regarding this issue was just pertaining to one aspect alone, I would have said maybe it happened. They might disappoint him at home, despite the fact that he is here in Libya. But it's something in somehow. Traveling, people are complaining. Land aspect, a lot of people are, and so many complaints like that, which is not meant to be for someone at the high. So may God help us. So with my own, I'm pleading to the elders, please let us revive this community. But we can't do without Yoruba community in this country. We can't do without the community as a whole. Forget that we have embassy. Because me, I see the community as an intermediary. We are very close to the people. and we can only rely on them. Okay, the moment this incident happened, the next people we are carrying out is that community come and help us. They didn't say the embassy should help them. So may God help us. And as a president, I pray that God will enrich you with more wisdom to handle this, to continue to lead as a community chairman or president. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
So, ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wò wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó bá ti di ogúnjọ́ oṣù yìí, mo fi ń dá yín lójú wípé, a máa ní kábíyèsí lórí ètò yìí, um a máa ní kábíyèsí lórí ètò yìí tó bá ti di ogúnjọ́ oṣù yìí on the 20th oṣù yìí. Kábíyèsí náà máa ṣe kíni, wọ́n máa wà ńkàlẹ̀ lórí ètò yìí láti ṣe ká jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ibi tí tiwọn side tiwọn náà á gbọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé òwe kan máa ń wà ní pé a kì í gbọ́ ẹjọ́ apá kan ká fi apá kan lẹ̀.
Lápá kan sí.
Á gbọ́ ti ẹnu ti kábíyèsí náà. Tó bá dọ̀rẹ̀ 20 ẹ pàdé kábíyèsí lórí ìjókòó yìí. So àwọn president wa ààrẹ wa wọ́n dẹ̀ ti dá wa lójú wípé wọ́n ti ṣe kíni, wọ́n ti wà lórí ẹ̀, wọ́n ti ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ le lórí nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ náà nìyẹn. A dẹ̀ gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run bá ṣe kíni, á fún wọn ṣe. Torí pé kò sí tá a ṣe máa porí ajá tá ní forí ìkòkò tá a fi sè é, torí pé àwọn náà la ṣì máa sábá. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí community, àwọn náà la ṣì máa ṣe kíni, la ṣì máa sábá. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ máa fún wọn ṣe. Wọ́n á ràn wá lọ́wọ́, wọ́n á máa gbà wá lágbàyà àgbàlà àbí àgbéyè. Tó
Mo fẹ́ fi
ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kékeré kan, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ ní òyìnbó kí torí ó lè má jẹ́ pé àwa Yorùbá nìkan là ń gbọ́ nǹkan tí à ń sọ yìí. What I want to I will implore everybody. I'm using this medium as an opportunity now to implore everybody. Maybe I will call it or anybody that that has a complaint concerning Oba or whatever. You understand? Please, not just complain, especially a very critical issue like this that involves money. What are you presenting here is you're talking about the landed property and the what do you call it? Traveling stuff. If you have any complaint on this, please, you should be free to call us. I believe we will give the number to the Insight in Libya. That is the number of our PRO. The PRO of Nigerian community of Yoruba community is Mr. China, which every one of you know. And one other executive member, a welfare of Yoruba community, and my own number too. The reason why I said this is that sometimes you might call me, I might be busy. Many people complain because sometimes we are in police station, we are in court, we are inside the embassy. We cannot pick us. You understand? So people believe the president will be avoiding their call. No. So we will drop that number here, and I believe Insight. I believe you help us to post that number. So if you have any issue, don't just come with ordinary complaint. Come concerning the issue of land, anything that has to do with the buying of land from Oba or the travel stuff. Because as I'm talking to you now as the president of the Yoruba community, which many are accusing, I've never known the number of people that has complained against Oba. I never know the issue of concerning the issue of traveling. I never knew how many people involved. You understand? So let us know. Even this will help the elders that are investigating. You understand? So please, we'll drop the number here for the Insights in Libya. They will post the number. You can call them. Call them to explain whatever business that transpired between you and King. And I believe we will do the needful. If we agree that some of you has failed to come directly to us to lodge a complaint rather than going to social media and mesmerizing, you understand? So it's better you come home and take a right step. So thank you.
All right. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ tún wò wá, jẹ́ kí a tún tu lédè Yorùbá. Òun ni pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ní nǹkan kan tó pa ẹ̀yin àtọba pọ̀, either lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí ni o, bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ ni o, igbá kan ni àwo kan ni o, tí ẹ mọ̀ wípé kábíyèsí fẹ́ fún yín lówó, á fi nọ́mbà léde tí ẹ pè, tí ẹ ṣe kíni, ẹ ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó bá pa ẹ̀yin àti kábíyèsí pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rí tó dájú, tó ṣe kíni, tó múnádóko. Tí ẹ bá ti pè, ẹ ṣàlàyé, wọ́n á lè tètè mú wọnú èyí tí wọ́n ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí láti yanjú ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ní pàtó. Nǹkan tí bàbá wa ń ṣe kíni, tí wọ́n ń ṣàlàyé fún wa nù. Ẹ má bínú sir, ẹnìkan drop comment níbí mo ti rí i, wọ́n ní a sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ wípé I think it's P-Prof àbí kiní kan Prof, kiní kan Proof ṣá, ni ẹni yẹn. Wọ́n ní kí ló dé tó jẹ́ wípé most kéèsì míì tí wọ́n bá gbé lọ fún àwọn ọ̀kan nínú àwọn Yorùbá community wa tí ò bá ti yọ owó, wọ́n ní wọn ò máa ń dá sí. Kí lẹ sọ? Ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó kó pé ó ní Yorùbá community ó ti kó gbogbo wọn papọ̀. Òun ni mo ṣe kà á síta. They cannot reply, no. Kò yé pé a lè reply, àyè pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni.
Before you
Excuse me, we can reply on that. Even though they said it's happening, maybe the person
Zawiya.
is directing that complaint to people in Zawiya. We have chairman of Oduduwa in Zawiya. We have executive in Zawiya. They're very dedicated executive, and they are working. They are trying their best to help others. In fact, we work in conjunction, hand in hand, to make sure that we help our people several times. That doesn't mean that we will not have our own fault. You understand? We can never be perfect 100%. But let me tell you this: if you say you are bringing case, you are a trafficker. You have collected money for more than 10 months, 12 months, and you call on somebody because it's the executive of Yoruba community. They are in the hands of affairs. They are the one in the position to, you have to register your case. There's the time we announce to the public, there's an amount of money you will pay. People will leave their job and sit down to sort out your own problem. And you that are coming, you are not contributing to Yoruba community in any way. Why must you have to come when there's a complaint? When you have a complaint, you know where to come to Yoruba community. After you have already make money. So those one, they have their own job, they leave their shop, they leave their family, they come and sit down to handle your case. Some cases, from morning till night, we are still there. 1 week, 2 weeks, we are still there, running up and down. So, okay, if you are coming to Yoruba community for case, you have to prepare to register that case. You will pay. We inform the embassy, they knows about it. But what we are saying is that it has to be, it's not a plenty money, just a little money. That does it. So most of the people that are abusing it because they are demanding so much. That is what I don't like. Yes, that is what I don't approve. It has to be a little money and depend on the nature of a case that you brought. You cannot expect me that you brought a case which we are going to pay money for a driver or to a policeman to go and help us to rescue somebody from Benghazi, and you are expecting to bring 200 dinar. You are joking. So that will never happen, because how can we get money to fund the transport and every other thing? So that is it.
Can I back you up on that
Prof,
aspect?
jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ má bínú sir, jẹ́ kí n sáré, wọ́n fẹ́ sáré dá ènìyàn lóhùn. Ẹ̀yin náà gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ ńsìn. Now lóòótọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká rò ó láàárín ara wa. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni pé tẹ bá mú kéèsì lọ fúnyàn wípé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa. Even most bloggers at times tẹ́ ẹ bá ní kán bá yín ṣe nǹkan, they will ask for money. Kán tó lè bá yín post nǹkan gan, ẹlòmíì gan tó lè bá yín post ẹ̀, wọ́n ní a ní kẹ́ send 50 dinar, a ní kẹ́ send 100 dinar. But why ìtẹ́pà náà fẹ́ lóòótọ́ a fẹ́ gbé kéèsì lọ fún àwọn elders pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa dá sí kéèsì yìí. Àwọn náà máa fi iṣẹ́ wọn lẹ̀, wọ́n á fi everything wọn lẹ̀. Ìgbà tán bá ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ máa sọ wípé wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Ẹ má sọ wípé bóyá nítorí pé wọ́n jẹ́ elders àbọ́ jẹ́ àwọn community ńsìnyí pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mú kéèsì wá, freely náà kọ́kọ́ ṣe fún yín. Tán bá ṣe fún ẹ̀yin náà freely tí wọn ò gba owó form, tán ṣe fún tọ̀hún freely tí wọn ò gbé anything, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ta ló fẹ́ bá wọn sanwó ilé wọn? Ta ló fẹ́ bọ́ wọn? No. Ṣó ti yé yín? Nǹkan tán máa ní ẹ béèrè, pé tán bá ní kẹ́ ẹ mú wá kò ń ṣowó tó pọ̀. Àmọ́ owó tó bá ti wáyé pọ́n ti ń gbowó tó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ lè kàn sí Mr. President fúnra wọn kẹ́ ẹ wá fi ẹjọ́ sùn pé a lọ báyìí o, kéèsì báyìí la gbé lọ o, iye báyìí lọ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wa o. Wọ́n á mọ ohun tán máa ṣe sí i. Hello? Ìyá ẹ káàsán, kí lorúkọ yín, ibo lẹ tí ń pè sà? Authority. Ẹ káàsán sà. A dúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run sà. Ọlọ́run ọba ló ń tò ó. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sà.
Ẹ
Gbogbo ilé
káàsán,
ń
ẹ
pè
káàbọ̀.
yín, gbogbo ilé ń kí yín.
A kú ìsinmi. He's not.
I can ask you a question before you go. Put your hand on. Okay. Excuse me. It's watching. So, thank you. You used the word. Number one, you said, I did not come here to give hope to a common man. And at the same time, you said the program just coming now. So you have not been there since beginning of the program. So, well, a very big thanks to those that have been listening to us, those that have been commenting, and those that have understand the need to continue with this kind of open door policy that we have been operating, and those that really understand and that those that embrace the act of kindness, a good gesture towards uplifting of the vulnerable one that we be standing for. So we really appreciate you all. So every man is entitled to hear his own opinion. The authority has come out to express his own opinion. Even though that he said, I will like his father. So definitely, I consider everything that he said as talking to his father. So and that's a good way of how to talk to his father. Yes, it's right. His father used to be my friend. We are very close, and we have done a lot of things together. In which, if I should keep explaining it here, everybody will shock. Everybody say how. So I've seen a lot of your video. Many people send it to me because I don't have time. I have a lot of things I'm doing. The time I will sit down watching some video, that time is more paramount to me to be helping others. So I've seen a lot of video, which I've never comment, I've never even observed. Because I remember one day that this particular, it's my boy, as he said, my son, um, he posted a video one day when somebody came out and tell him that this particular man you are insulting, you call him your father. But the person tried to remind him the story of your father, how your father With due respect to your father, Mr. Oluyole is a good man, he's my friend. How the community, me, when I was the Nigerian community PRO, national PRO, how we did a lot to make sure we help him to the extent, even to the point of, through the help of the embassy, to make sure that we later tried a medical assistance from there to how we get the flight back to Nigeria, which he later take care of himself very well, and now he's back to Libya, the very father of Mr. Authority.
You mean Mr. Authority's father?
Yes. And Mr. Authority has ever come out one day in the social media and say, thank you to Yoruba community for doing all this. If you did not see what we are doing out there, you only see the bad one. Even the bad one we do to your father, you never come out and appreciate. So when somebody come out on the platform and remind you of this thing, your father called me immediately, very, very angry. I plead to him. I say, I'm very sorry. Almost son ló máa ń kú kó ń kú bá bàbá ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ nìkan. So ẹ má bínú.
No, it's as if you are not getting to.
So at the end of the day, he's sending so many videos that I don't have time, but sometimes I will copy some video and send it to his father. His father will say, yes, he's doing fine. I say, yes, it's our boy. He's doing fine. And at the same time, you can see the way you address me now. So he's still doing fine. If Mr. Authority can come out now and tell me, I know now you started making calls to tell me the name of that girl that the king collected 6 months salary from. The name of that girl.
Last time it came up.
You know the name of that girl?
Yeah, even I have the girl number. The girl number.
Okay. Okay. Can he tell you the history of the relationship that exists between Oba and that girl?
I think the girl also explained that Emma Binu.
I'm very sorry. Do you know why I'm saying this?
Okay.
One of the reasons why I said we never come on social media and started talking blah 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 is we have to investigate, we get the fact, we check, we get we get the fact before we can come out and say this is what we discover. If you can provide a solution to a problem, you understand, you have to get out and get the fact. There are a lot of social platforms where we are interacting with. We have about 500 people now on our platform, including him, and so many people are there. Everything that we are doing together with Oba, including those that we are rescued, is there. If you are truly a Yoruba fan who is ready to do justice, why can't you come out from that platform and say, oh, Yoruba community have done this, they have rescued this, and you present it to the world? Do you have to wait until we present we present it to you? You understand? You don't have to wait until we present it to you. This one, you join them to carry about Oba. It has never been presented to you by Yoruba community. You pick it up by yourself.
No, he has a point in that.
What I'm talking about is this. You are on the platform. Your father is on the platform. He knows how many people we rescue, even from your own father. You never come out and present it to the world. If Yoruba community's media house is, you understand, if it's not functioning the way you expect, then what's supposed to be your duty? Do you have to take the ugly one? That is the question. Mr. Ima, if you are not on Yoruba community platform, you might not know what's going on there. But you that you are there, that you know what is going on there, you never bring us anything good there. You only look for mistakes and look for fault. Why will you have to be a fault finder when you know the truth of what we have been doing? You cannot be saying two things at the same time. You cannot come out and ridicule people and come out and praise them. You have to choose one. Mr. Jonathan is my father. If the president of the Yoruba community is like my father, he has done this, he's a great man, he's a good man. But he has come out today to, no, you cannot be depicting people at the same time you're praising them. Mentality Ibadan here. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin Ìbàdàn.
Okay, sir.
Ẹ má bínú.
Sir, lórí ẹjọ́ fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run àsìkò tí a ti wà ó yẹ ká ti stop láti nǹkan bíi 2 bọ̀ nítorí nǹkan tí à ń ṣe pé ẹjọ́ à nílè gba ìpè mọ́ sìn. I don't know the number but ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run à nílè gbà pé mọ́ ẹjọ́. So tó bá di next week Oba next week, I think this next week
On the
abi no, on the
20 upper.
20, sorry, upper next week. We are bringing Kábíyèsí to this wá sórí ètò yìí láti mọ side ọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn náà, ṣó ti yé yín? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹni tó ń pè yín,
So please,
ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
everyone, I was told that we are by on the 28th of this month, on the 20th of this February, the king himself will be here. So we are going to invite him, and I pray by the special grace of God, he's going to show up. And Omoba, on my comment section, you said, why was the Yoruba community, why would they collect money? My sister, they have to collect the money. Even personally, some people will just, if you know how people do call in this country, how they do report cases. Imagine someone called me and messaged me on WhatsApp, please, so I have an issue with my burger, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing, you send me your burger's number. Please call him direct. You are commanding me to call your burger direct. Without even knowing that maybe I have a call card on my phone. Say, were you the one that buy the call card for me? And they will still even message you in the evening data. How far about the case? Were you able to call the man? Were you able to call my burger, please? So these are the sacrifice. So I'm not complaining. There are some cases I handle like that. I don't care. And I will never ask you for money. If I see that the case is beyond my own distance, I will tell you, I will refer you to either the embassy or the community executive. And I will now do my own follow-up from there. So may God help us. Let them collect. And they are saying that it's not as if they want to collect. You are not paying them salary. They also have their own family. They have their business. You understand? So this thing, just like we helping ourselves in this country. And we should not do what? We should not misuse the opportunity.
The prof, let me tell you, sorry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín sir. Tí um, ibí yàtọ̀ sí bóyá a wà bias, no. Tí wọ́n bá mú case wá tàbí a dá sí ọ̀rọ̀, a máa gbọ́ láti àwọn èèyàn tó ṣe kíni, tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá kàn, ló jẹ́ kí á dórí ti bàbá wa president. Àwọn náà sọ titi wọn, ṣé ó ti yé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ńsìn? Kò mean pé tá a bá wá sọ̀rọ̀ kan pé bóyá kò wá sí hope, no, we are still on it, and àwọn náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí, wọn ò ní wò pé kíni, ká ní pé okay, kábíyèsí ṣe kíni o, bóyá ẹ̀sùn tán wá fi sùn wọ́n o, wọ́n ṣe kíni, wọn ò ṣe àtúnṣe, no, kò possible. Wọ́n kàn wá ní pé ẹ fi kábíyèsí nígbà tí evidence bá ti wà, tí ẹ̀rí máa jẹ́mi nìṣó bá ṣe kíni, tó bá ti wà. Ṣé ó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Ẹ jẹ́ á fọkànbalẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù de àbájáde ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn elders ṣe kíni, tí wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bọ̀, ká wo ibi tó ṣe kíni, tí ó fẹ́ yọrí sí. Tá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìbíire náà ṣe kíni, ló máa padà yọrí sí. Fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá ń ta tẹ́ ń wò, ẹ má bínú. A mọ̀ pé ìbínú náà ṣe kíni, pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fi ń comment, fi sọ̀rọ̀, ó normal, ó jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, àmọ́ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa ní sùúrù, á jọ bomi sùúrù mu ni. Ká wo ibi tí
Before we
ó
go,
máa jáde sí.
Mr. IOR, Iro, or what should I call it? He said so many people don't believe what is behind the community and the embassy. They believe the community are collecting salary from the embassy. It's not what you think. Oh. They know they collect salary from the embassy at all. All these things. So at times when people complain to me personally, they collect money, I look it from the point of view. These things have no easy. I could remember some of the executive you are saying they have their own personal car. At the end of the day, their car will be arrested. They will arrest them. Police will arrest them for road. Who go collect the car back? Nobody. Onto your own matter. One of the executives is in prison now, because of your own case. Nobody to rescue them at the prison, to help them out. So there is a lot of things like this. They are not collecting salary. Please, they are just helping. You understand? It is when they overdo, we say they overdo. Are you getting my point? And again, starting from next week, we won't tolerate any abusive word on this platform, on this program, please. When you want to call and say your point, ask your question, they will answer you. No abusive word in the program, please. When calling, may God help us. Thank you.
So, oníyàn ṣé, ọlọ́bẹ̀ ṣé, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá wa jẹ́, ẹ kú àìbínú. Gbogbo yín pátá náà la kí lórí ètò yìí. Mo ti sọ wípé a ní lè gbà pè mọ́ lórí ìkànnì yìí torí àsìkò bá wa ṣọ̀rẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ fẹ́yin tẹ́ ń pè léraléra. Mo ti ní ẹ fi ọ̀rọ̀ yín ṣọwọ́ sórí WhatsApp wa tàbí orí comment section. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Lórí ìkànnì ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa like, ẹ share, ẹ comment, ẹ bá wa repost. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti di ọjọ́ on the 20, kábíyèsí náà ń bọ̀. So ìyẹn á jẹ́ open program. So tí kábíyèsí bá yìí sọ ti apá ọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè wọlé á pè wọlé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú àìlégbè pé ọ̀kan mọ́. Orúkọ mi ò yípadà Mr. Mighty lórúkọ tèmi jẹ́ Alábòtó Ìṣẹ́jí gbé Àbáyọ̀mí ọmọ Òkégbèmí ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá mọ̀níṣàbẹ̀wò ìgbàkalà ọmọ erin jogún ọlá òṣèlè palẹ̀ òkùnlé ìjàyè òjọba ìjàyè ọmọ fún mi ẹlẹ́ni àtẹ́ ẹ̀kẹ́lẹ́ ní àtìwẹlẹ a máa fìdí kí gbogbo wa president bá wa kí ọ̀hún olólùfẹ́ yín.
A kí gbogbo ilé, a kí everybody, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbẹ́ àti ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ àti gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà lápapọ̀ tó ń gbọ́ wa pátápátá kí wa pé a kú ìsinmi ní Libya o. Gbogbo àyè tẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí bá ti ń gbọ́ wa, a kí yín pé ẹ kú ìgbádùn, a dẹ̀ kú ètò ìsinmi ọ̀la ní Nàìjíríà.
Ẹni tó ń pè yín iṣẹ́ kà ní í ṣe ní àdúgbò.
So a kí gbogbo wa o, ẹ ṣeun àdúrà wa gbà.
Yèyé Oge ẹ káàbọ̀ kí lẹ sọ Ọlọ́run àbí kí lẹ pè é mi o. Ẹ jọ ọjọ́ ti lọ ni ọjọ́ ti lọ. Imabi.
Thank you everyone. The reason why we won't be able to have to accept your cause, we are in a haste. We need to go to Mr. Chris. For those of you that know Mr. Chris very well, we have to pay him the last respect. Today they are organizing a program for him at the Union Center there, and we need to be there. So please, and if you have any complaint, if you have any case, just make sure you send us a DM through the Insight in Libya. You understand? Please send us a DM if you have any complaint. If you know you need an information or probably you want to reach out to any executive, a Yoruba community executive, send us a DM through the Insight in Libya.
And I also drop my number too.
Thank God.
To me.
So,
if you have questions to ask me.
If you have any question,
ẹ ká ṣe ní gbangba ìgbà tí pẹ̀sìtọ́ pọ̀ wọ́n willingly fẹ́ fi nọ́mbà wọn síta. Fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wá ṣe pé ẹ ní nǹkan kan tàbí pàtó bóyá nǹkan kan ṣe gbá kan ẹ mọ̀ pé olórí náà lọ́wọ́ máa ṣe kíni lọ́wọ́ máa pè nọ́mbà wọn wọ́n á fi síta tó bá nìkan tó fẹ́ bá wọn sọ.
We'll post it.
Okay.
We'll post it in our listing. So be expecting our next post on Insight in Libya, or probably to the case you don't see the post, send us a DM. We will give you the number. Executives and their phone number, we will drop it for you. So in case you want to any case, you want them to help you to handle any case, you call them, they will help you to handle it. So in case and if they fail to do it, send me a DM.
And if you need clarification
so may God help us. You understand? So don't let anybody to argue with anything. May God help us. Thank you. Bye bye.
Ẹ ṣé o, ó dàbọ̀. Ẹ kílé.